In a small forgotten village, there lived an old man named Hakim. People called him lazy, useless, because every day he sat outside his broken house, staring at the horizon with empty hands and heavy dreams. His dreams were big, but his actions were small. He spoke of future plans while his wife stood behind him, tired of waiting. Time passed. Life became cruel. An empty table, an empty bowl, and a house filled with hunger. One night, his grandson gently touched his arm and whispered, "Grandpa, is there any bread?" Hakim lowered his eyes. There were no words strong enough to answer. The sun burned his skin. His back bent lower each day. Pain lived in his hands. But he did not stop. At night, he returned with only a few coins. Not enough, but everything he had. He believed saving was the answer, so he hid coins inside an old clay jar. Every drop of metal sounded like hope. Then the market crushed his hope. Prices had risen. His savings were now worth only half of before. Hakim stood frozen. That night, under the cold moon, Hakim finally understood. Money that does nothing slowly disappears. The next morning, he saw neighbors carrying eggs and milk. For the first time in years he truly thought. With his last coins, Hakim bought 3 thin chickens. His grandson laughed. His wife smiled. Hope entered their home. Eggs became income. Income became growth. Growth became peace. Hakim finally stood tall. Holding an egg, he told his grandson, "This is worth more than a jar of money. It feeds us. It grows. It never loses its value." The man once called useless now sat with his family at sunset, rich with something far greater than money. Hope. Final line: never save money, make it grow.